Knock, knock, it's Knuckles! And welcome to, that's right, the best, in my opinion, 2D Sonic game ever! Sonic Mania. Let's just get right into it. Mania mode, and of course, we are going to be playing as ya boy, Knuckles. Who the hell thinks they're attacking my island right now? So yeah, we're basically back into the Let's Play now. Because I found this new style that makes it a lot more entertaining and fun to watch. So we're able to bring it back. And here we are playing the game that I was going to play right after Sonic 3 and Knuckles originally. Sonic Mania. I really like these special stages a lot. These are my favorite in the entire franchise. I like the aesthetics of it. I've always really liked the way like PS1, Sega Saturn, N64 era games looked. Just the early kind of very blocky polygonal 3D stuff. It just has a certain charm to it that I enjoy. So I like the way these look, and they're tons of fun to play. This is one of the few Sonic games where I actually will go out of my way nearly every time I play the game to get the Chaos Emeralds. By the way, those save files earlier, those are my friends. I'm using his Steam account to play this. My save files are much more completed. Not to brag or anything, but just like to explain. I keep on saying this is my favorite 2D Sonic game, and then you look at those and it's like you've barely played it. No. On my PS4, on my Switch, I have played the living crap out of this game. As every character, Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Mighty, Ray, everybody. I've gotten the Chaos Emeralds as all of them. I just love this game. It's so much fun. I think the developers really put a lot of creativity and attention to detail into it. It really took what was so great about Sonic 1, 2, and especially 3 and Knuckles, and it just improved upon it. Here we are in another special stage. I went for those blue things at first, but then I realized, it's kind of better if you just cut the corners and go after him this way. Like, I'm already almost to him, just right now. Here we go. Oh my god! Here I am talking about how I'm so good at the special stages, and I know what I'm doing, and then I fail it. The special stages actually are really difficult on your first playthrough, especially the later ones, like Special Stage 5 and 6 especially. Those will give you trouble. Boom, 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 boom. Oh yeah. Oh. He dodged me. There we go. And unfortunately, they've, I'm not complaining about the smooth animation, but unfortunately the animation here on the head tilt-up thing has got so many more frames in it now that I can't do the thing anymore. I can't do the, laughing thing that I used to do in the earlier games whenever I'd defeat a boss, unfortunately. So I guess Knuckles can't get up there with a normal jump, but not to worry, we've got a spring over here that should launch him up. I'm glad monitors dropping from the trees doesn't crush you anymore. I think one of the older games that would happen. There was even a Sonic short about it, but I'm not gonna just cut the Let's Play and suddenly show a Sonic short. I mean, what kind of channel would do that? Seriously. Another special stage. I hope I'm not making you guys watch too many of these. But here we go. Let's have another try at defeating or catching the UFO with the Chaos Emerald. Because that boy ain't gonna mess with my emeralds. Mess with the wrong guy. Echidna! It's what I'm representing. Yeah, this guy, like, he doesn't cut the corners much, so you cutting the corners is going to give you a real advantage in being able to catch up to him. I should be going after these blue orbs though, even if they're out of the way, and especially these rings, because good lord, I'm about to die again, and that's gonna be super embarrassing. So here, let me grab some of these and some of these. I should have been paying more attention to this stuff earlier, but not to worry. This is only the second special stage, and I will most certainly not be failing it this time. So the orbs will always respawn after each lap, but the rings don't. So whatever rings you've grabbed already, you can't grab them again. And there we go. Got the second emerald. That was sick. I mean, not the ending part, but that whole glide there was pretty sick. Just slamming through all the robots and monitors and stuff. That was pretty cool. I like playing as Knuckles a lot. It's a shame you don't get to play as him much in the newer games, or at all, really. I mean, this is a newer game, but I mean like the newer 3D games, you know? You don't get to do it. You get to play as Sonic, a 2D version of Sonic, and in one game you get to play as an avatar, which, by the way, this is off game. This is a different game subject, but I bet that's where a lot of Sonic Force's development time went, was creating all the customizable features and stuff, and that's probably a big part of why the rest of the game sucks. And this guy is super easy. You just run under his legs, because his legs don't hurt you, and you just bounce into the bottom of him over and over again. Literally, you just kick his ass over and over again. Oh noes! He's got an Emerald Doodle. Yeah, my biggest downside about this game is, of course, the returning zones. I mean, I am glad they're here because I have read articles where it's like, you know, they wouldn't have been able to make the game. Ooh, found another special stage. But, like, they wouldn't have been able to. I'm very much butchering this explanation because I don't really remember exactly what it said. But it was something along the lines of, like, they wouldn't have been able to finish the game. They would have only been able to do the 4 original zones that we got. They wouldn't have been able to do anything else. So they basically added these out of necessity in order to make it a full game and leave the impact on the franchise that it did. So it is ultimately a good thing that they had the returning zones in there, because otherwise we would have literally just gotten a 4-zone game. But I do hope in the sequel we get a full-size game with all original zones, because they did a great job with those, and we're going to get to see those. I think, yeah, next zone is Studiopolis, so we're going to get to see those if you haven't already. I mean, it's 2020, so I would be very surprised if this is your first Sonic Mania Let's Play you've ever watched. You've probably already played the game by now. But if not, well, you're going to get to see a really cool zone up after I finish Chemical Plant. And of course, they really did pour a lot of creativity even into these returning zones. Especially in like the Act 2s. They'll always add like some cool new thing to it to make Act 2 stand out. And in here, guess what I found? This video is going to be a lot of special stages. Hopefully that's alright. If it's too much, you can let me know in the comments. I'll try to cut down on it, or pace myself better with these in the later couple parts of this. Because I'm thinking how this is going to work. Since I'm doing so much editing, the parts are going to show a lot more of the game. Like, I'm going to get a lot further into the game, so it'll probably, instead of being like a 10, 12 part playthrough, it'll be like a 2, 3, maybe 4 part playthrough. But those parts will be a lot more entertaining. because I'm going to be cutting out all the moments where I don't have anything to say. Collecting blue balls, collecting blue balls. I'm here collecting blue balls. And I got a Chaos Emerald. That's 4 of them already. Dang, I haven't even been playing for 20 minutes yet. I love these special stages in this game. They are so much fun. And I like that they made them work the same way as Sonic 3, where you like find the big ring somewhere. I feel like that's the best system. Okay, that was me being an idiot. I should have remembered that that was there. Okay, there we go. But yeah, and I also like that the special stage ring itself is polygonal, like, to kind of represent the special stage that you're gonna go into. Yeah. So I have defeated the second, who gave me a license to make Let's Play videos? You know what I just defeated. I can't talk today for some reason. I like how many like hidden secrets and stuff you can find in this game. It's just like Sonic 3 in that regard. There's so many extra paths. Like the level design is really good here. It feels just like the 2D games that came before it. In fact, it feels better. It almost feels like there's better level design and better, definitely better controls, which I didn't even think you could really improve on the controls of the old 2D Sonic games much, but they certainly did. Somehow, they made it feel even smoother. I say as I keep getting my ass kicked by all these robots and running into all of them like an idiot. So here in Act 2 we have the gimmick of like these bubbles that lift you up, and then there's also like the floor that is ooh, here's a Knuckles path. The floor, yeah, this right here can bounce you up, which I think was inspired by one of the levels in Sonic CD. The worst level in Sonic CD, as a matter of fact. But somehow they made it work here, and they made it fun. Because in Sonic CD, in Wacky Workbench Zone, they have that same type of floor, but it's always there at the bottom of the stage. Here, at least there are some points where you can like land on solid ground, you know, so you're not just constantly bouncing around everywhere like in Wacky Workbench, because that stage is terrible. If you think otherwise, then I don't agree with you, but I respect your opinion. Especially if you're trying to go for the the roboticizer to get a good future. It is so hard to find in Wacky Workbench because they put it in this pipe that you can only get to in the past, and you gotta deal with the bouncy floor and all that stuff. Oh, it's terrible. When this game was first coming out, and I read in an article that Christian Whitehead and his team are actually big fans of Sonic CD, like the level designer was a big fan of Sonic CD, I was getting kind of scared because I'm like, I hope the level design isn't like that game, because that game has the worst level design of the main 2D Sonic games, in my opinion. It's not terrible or anything, but it's like, you know, a lot of the other 2D Sonic games have kind of a flow to their level design, and that one, you know, it's just, you're just gonna be bumping into walls and stuff a lot. And then of course there's the gimmicks, like I said, like in Wacky Workbench. This boss fight, I have an easy time with it, but I don't like it because, you know, it's all dependent on how good you are at Puyo Puyo. It's like a completely different game from the one you've been playing for 2 levels already. So it's like, if you're a player who's not good at Puyo Puyo, then, you know, you're gonna have a bad time with this boss fight. I mean, luckily they did make Eggman's AI really easy to beat here, so you should be able to beat him eventually. All you really gotta do is get like one combo. You'll pretty much have him defeated, but it might take you forever to get that one combo, you know? Again, I have an easy time with it, but some people might not. Alright, that's it for part 1. Hope you enjoyed. this first part of the Sonic Mania Let's Play. As always, feel free to check out my other channel, Epic Zacko, for some cool superhero short films and skits that my friends and I make. And don't forget to check out some of the other Knuckles videos. Now, I'm headed back to Angel Island, unless, am I on it in this game? It's kind of hard to tell with the Phantom Ruby shit going on. But I will catch you next week for part 2. Have a good one.